Yes, yes, and hello, boys and girls. We are back with the Hillmen save. We are the Hillmen. This is episode 2. We have built the resemblance of a squad, but in doing so, we have put ourselves on the brink of financial doom. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. We have got a bank balance of minus £5,807. I was kind of hoping that would be similar across the board, but if we look at some of our other teams in our division, they got tens of thousands of pounds in the bank. So we need to start winning some stuff, and we need to get some money in through the door. Today we're up against Rayners Lane, who, from what I can tell from the other teams in our division, it's going to be a bit of these are going to be our local rivals. So we need to try and get one over on them. This is the squad that we've built. We've got quite a few 5-star abilities. Well, I've got 2 5-star abilities, some 4 stars. We've got some, not the best players down here, but we managed to get a squad together by hook or by crook. We are just about over our wage budget, which is probably why we are heading for doom. But we did just get a email saying that Cash-strapped Hillmen are believed to be a subject of a takeover bid. So hopefully that is a local rich businessman looking to invest tens of thousands of pounds into our club, because our estimated value is 500 quid. Not the best, but all we can do is focus on the on-pitch matters, and let's start drumming up some local support by taking it to our local rivals. And we have a new hero. The people of Hillmen have a new hero, Connor Deards, the 29-year-old Northern Irish no-cap wonder with double-digit finishing and double-digit aggression. Hopefully that's not too bad. I mean, he's not the quickest, but he bagged a hat-trick in game 1. So big things incoming from the Deard man. If he can survive a game, he's looking knackered already. But yeah, let's introduce you to the team we're going to be playing. We've got Lewis Walker in goal. We've got Adam Coombs at right back. We've got Oliver Modeste at centre back. We've got Saul Hearn. Fancy name for someone from Hillmen. Maybe he's Hillmen, he's English. But yeah, we'll see how he pans out. We've got Jack Griffiths at left back. We've got Mr. Mason Alexander Wilson Riney. That is a mouthful. We've got Ryan Hayes, and we've got Danielle Di Chiocchio. Yep, we'll go with that. We've got this guy, Jaden Allenby John, who has provided quite a few assists from the right-hand side in our 2 games so far. Lamar Griffiths scored an absolute screamer in game 1. And like we said, Connor Deards came in and bagged a hattie on his debut. So let's take it to these Rayners Lane boys. Nobody likes Rayners Lane. It's a busy tube station. I've stood there many a time waiting for a Metropolitan line, only to be disappointed with Piccadilly after Piccadilly. I get those of you not from London probably won't get that kind of reference, but anyone that does live in London will know what I'm talking about. I didn't realise we've got Griffiths and Griffiths down the left-hand side. That's a little double team as Hayes looks to spread the ball like a non-league Pirlo at the back there. Allenby John going on one of his what's becoming a trademark run, and Deards with a header from a bit too far out for someone of his ability, but I've got to admire the ambition. I don't know why I'm looking at Rayners Lane stats. Here is ours. Look, we're passing the ball. We've got a decent pass completion in the first 10 minutes. Ryan Hayes maybe being a bit ambitious, spraying the ball about. As Griffiths to Coombs. Wilson Riley, is it yet? Wilson Riney. Damn it, we need to give him a nickname. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that out of my mouth on a regular basis. As the game settles down, it's been all Hillmen, it's been all the Hillmen. As Rayners Lane look to take their goal kick, it goes to nowhere. We've got Adam Coombs onto Allenby John. Allenby John takes it on a Maisie. He finds Deards, and that is disappointing. He was a lot better in his debut. He needs to up his game, I think. 27 gone. Another goal kick. Another lump forward as they look over the top for Hastings. And Griffiths wins that battle. See what I did there? As Deard's showing he's not just pressing forward, he can be a target man. Allenby John is in. Can he find someone? He goes by himself. It's a bit greedy. Goes again. Hayes, and it's deflected, and it's in. Ryan Hayes. Called him the non-league peer, though. Tell you what, he might just be upgraded to the Hillmen De Bruyne. Ryan Hayes, remember the name, boys and girls. Allenby John, again, what's he doing shooting from there? Still doesn't pass. And Hayes is there to pounce on the rebound, deflects off someone's knee. It's in. It's 1-0 to the Hillmen. We're at home in front of a massive 334 people. Wow, that is not going to put us back in the black financially. But here we come. Lamar Griffiths going on a bit of a maze. He looks for Allenby John. He takes it down. He looks for Ryan Hayes again. He bursts through and he slots it in. Ryan Hayes, maybe he's the hero that we've been looking for. And the crowd go wild. Look at the celebrations there. They're jumping. They're bouncing. The Middlesex Stadium is rocking. It's not, is it? 334 people. I mean, it's what we make it though, right? Even the smallest crowd can make a big noise and have a massive atmosphere. I wish they'd kind of bunch up together and amplify that noise. But it's down to us to give them something to cheer about. As we look to do that with Coombs, it's been all Hillmen. As we look for Deards, he's in, he takes it down, and he does not score. What is he doing? Was he a flash in the pan? As Griffiths looks to swing the corner in. Look for Deards at the back post, and he heads it over again. He's having the chances, the boy. He's getting himself in the right positions, which is encouraging. 10 finishing is not quite coming to fruition just yet. As they look over for Hastings again, this time he's in, and big save from Lewis Walker. What a strong hand this is. We've got our away fans here trying to get their team going. They don't look happy, but why would they be? They've had nothing to cheer about so far. Getting done by their local rivals as Hearn heads it clear. Gets a big nut on it to McLaughlin. Looks for Morsley as we look to press. Sterling for Sauer. And nothing comes of that move. Ryan Hayes on 8.4, just running the show in the middle of the park. I mean, look how young he looks there. He's playing well beyond his years as they just hoof it. Anywhere will do. Who said non-league is not technical? As Wilson Riney looks over the top. I think Diz knew he was offside, so he didn't even bother. And Tilly gathers the ball in goal for the Rainers lane. Lumps it forward again. Again, nobody goes in to challenge it. Griffiths. This is more like a tennis match than a football match at this point. Wilson Riney to Ryan Hayes. Looks to beat his man and pass it back to Modeste, who just looks to lump it forward. Deards. De Crocchio. And this is it. Deards is in. And Deards strikes and he hits the bar. Oh, he's been unlucky. How many chances? I mean, he's knackered. He might not get many more chances in the second half. Get an orange down him. Get some magic spray on his knocks. Get some bit more hair in that. A bit more product in that hair. Lamar Griffiths has been quiet. Uncharacteristically of him. But we're doing the job. We're 2-0 up against our local rivals. It's been all us in terms of, XG is up there. All the corners have been our way. 19 shots to their 2. Nothing happening in the second half. Maybe we need to make a couple of changes. Right. Sorry, Deardy, Connor, Big Con. Adam Davis is going to come on for you. And Doolan is going to come on because why not? He's not doing much. And as Saul Hearn is knackered, we'll just bring on Luca Blewett. Did he? Hopefully he doesn't blow it. It's a big chance. He's a greyed out player, so we may never see him again. But yeah, it's boring second half of football. We're just looking to kill the game. And here we go. Tilly lumps it forward towards Muscat. Blew it, doesn't blow it. He wins his header. But it comes back at him. This time he wins a header again and it finds his man. Wilson Riney doing a hokey cokey with his power there. Looks over the top for Adam Davies. Adam Davies is in, and Adam Davies shows Deard what to do in that situation. He slots it home. The crowd go nuts. I imagine there's a few Rainers Lane fans in that bottom corner giving Davies the finger or giving him some abuse. He doesn't care. He's playing for the winning team. Look at that. Couple of touches out of his feet and bang, right into the bottom corner. And the Hillmen boys, the Hillmen, we're 3-0 up. We're top of the league. We're going up. We're going places. Come on, rich businessmen of the area, invest in our club. £500 value. We're worth more than that. Cool, my contract's worth more. They're paying me 300 quid a week. They're literally paying me enough money to buy the club after 2 weeks of work if it wasn't for that pesky tax man. As the 100 or so people that are left in the ground applaud us, Rayners Lane boys, they're out on their feet. They're in tears. They're in tatters. They're waiting. They're getting the Piccadilly line home, stopping at every stop. Again, it's a bit of a local reference there. Apologies for those that don't know the Piccadilly line. It's one of the slowest trains into London. And there we are. We're top of the league. We've got a goal difference to die for. We've got up there with the dizzy heights of Bedfont and British Airways. I mean, I hope they don't fly to games. That would be a bit of a waste. As Saka inspires an Arsenal win. He's a local boy. He's not far from Hillingdon. Can't imagine us ever seeing him in a Hillingdon shirt. But he's young enough to still be there, still be in the game by the time hopefully we get to that level. And has that done anything for our bank balance? It has. That's a good couple of grand we've made on the back of that game. Cool. How much are we selling tickets for? Guess we must have a strong marketing department as we go away and we prepare for this AFC Aldermaston. Yep, that's going to be a mouthful. So I'll see you in just a minute for that. So this is AFC Aldermaston. They are somewhere down here. So Reading is probably the biggest place nearby. They're in between the M3 and the M4. And yeah, they're not exactly local. But yeah, I didn't even know they existed before now. So hey ho. And now we know where Aldermaston is, we can focus on beating them. And this is the team we're going to do it. We've got Walker in goal again. We've got Griffiths at left back. We've got Hearn. We've got Modeste. We've got Adam Coombs. We've got Doolan in the holding role. We've got Wilson Riney. We've got Ryan Hayes, the non-league Pirlo. We've got Allenby John, Lamar Griffiths, and Connor Deards again. So this is probably going to be the basic shape of the team. I know we had Dikiokio in the team last time, and Adam Davies can come in and out to support Deards up front. He's got a pretty good goal scoring record so far. As we look to make it 3 from 3 to start the season. We're away this time. We've done that trek down the M3. And by the looks of it, there's only about 50 people that have bothered 86 people have come to revel in this fantastic game of football. As Deards looks to take the ball down, but he's beaten to it. Hester Cook, I'm not going to say his name. As Seaward down the left-hand side. Coombs nicks the ball off him. We're defending pretty well for our level. As Allenby John lumps it forward. Deards nicks the ball off his man as he finds Lamar Griffiths on the left. He first time volleys it about 50 yards across the pitch. Go on, lad, get yourself in that box. Goes back to Coombs. He looks for Griffiths as their defender volleys it clear. Wilson Riney's got it. Hayes, what a pass that is. Allenby John looking for Connor Deards. He's found his goal scoring boots. He's brought them away with him to Aldermaston. Is that how I'm saying it again? I've forgotten already. But Deards won't forget it because he scored his fourth league goal for us. What am I talking about? He won't score many better than that. What a volley that was. Allenby John with another assist to his name. Right. Still 86 people there. They haven't turned around and gone home yet. As I'm looking at the wrong team's stats again. Cool, I've got to get familiar with these boys. As not much is going on. There's not much in the ratings world apart from the goal scorer and the assist maker. Sol Hearn is just at the back playing the ball round. And Ryan Hayes I'd say lumps it forward, but he's picked out his man lovely. Deards holding the ball up. Looks for Lamar Griffiths, who's burst through. There's no one around him. He's through. He's one-on-one. And he's missed it. What an helmet. What an helmet that boy is. Joking, he did score a banger earlier in the season. But, yeah, he might be one of those non-league players that just specialises in the spectacular. As Hearn steps forward comfortably into their half, he looks for the other Griffiths, who looks for Allenby John at the back post, and he unfortunately sees his header just brush the top of the net. And, you know, the assisting maestro on the right-hand side, first time really we've seen the favour be returned to him, as Coombs diddies on it a bit, but he looks back to Modeste. Modeste looks forward. Deards, he looks a threat. He wins them headers all the time, but they cannot find him with the return ball. Seaward, look at the pressing. Look at the pressing at this level. I've never seen anything like it. These 86 fans are going wild. Still go. They've got some funky names down here, haven't they? That's cool. No wonder I've never heard of this place. Wilson Riney, Hearn, Lamar Griffiths goes on a little run, bursts through the pace on the boy. He's in, and he's spooned it wide again. That boy, he's doing everything apart from score the goal. That's Evans, I can pronounce that. Well done, mate. Lumps it forward, but Allenby John picks up the loose ball. He goes on a little mazy down the right-hand side. Corner players are going to be knackered from all this running. He looks for Deards in the middle. Deards gets up and 50p head. Nuts it wide. Should have scored. We should be 2 or 3 up. I hope this doesn't come back to haunt us. It's been all us again as Griffiths. Jack Griffiths with the throw-in. Looks for Lamar Griffiths. Lumps it over the full. Yeah, that's just... Oh, what's the keeper doing? It's non-league. He's been bringing the ball out of his own box just to lump it forward. Ryan Hayes now finds Allenby John. Goes on another run. He's definitely going to be blowing after this as he crosses it in towards the back post, but Lamar Griffiths cannot get there. Jack Griffiths looks for Deards over the top. Finds him, and what in the blue hell was that, Connor? I don't know how your match rating has improved from an 8 to an 8.1 based on that absolute swinger of a left foot he just punted in there. Look at the XG table. We're flying up there. They've got a 0.01. It's about as unthreatening as it gets. But while it's only 1-0, anything can happen. Come on, boys. Come on, the Hillmen. We're away from home. Let's send these 86 people back to their little places in Aldermaston. I don't know. I feel like I'm making a rod for my own back here. I mean no offence to anyone that lives in Aldermaston. As Lamar Griffiths looks for Deards, and this time he's not a 50p head. It's a 10p head as he gets up above his defender and finds the top corner with a lovely header. Hearn, it's a lump, let's be honest. Griffiths does well to keep it in, and Deards does well to find the top corner and put that little bit of daylight between us and Aldermaston. Deards is not going to strike it from here, surely. Allenby John this time, and he finally gets his first goal for us. Jaden Allenby John. He's put so many crosses in, and so many assists, and he's finally found someone to repay the favour. And we are going wild. We are in dreamland with 3-0 up, away from home. It's looking like this could be a good season for us. We need it financially to cope with our massive wages of £300 a week. Oh, the 86 nearly had something to shout about. They got another corner, they got another chance. Zajdanik with it. It's going to be an outswinger. He's looking for leg. Doesn't find leg or head. Hallard. Whoa. Steady on. He looks like a typical sort of right back's finish there. I don't know if he's a right back, but they've got another corner. Zajdanik this time looks for Breary. Breary gets the header this time, and we need to focus a bit here. We're conceding a few chances in the second half. Right, let's rest Deirdre to his mates. Let's bring Adam Davies on, and again Sol Hearn is paying the price. Luca Blewett, he's only a defender right and centre this time. He lost the ability to play left back in a week. He's our only option to bring on at centre back. Now the transfer embargo is lifted, we might look at maybe bringing in someone that can play centre back, but that's going to play havoc with our wage budget as they look for Davies with the corner. Trevor looks to bring it away. He's just looking to run away from all the white shirts. Plays it back to Samford. He looks to bring it forward. Don't know if they've made any substitutions, but at least some of these names are looking a bit easier to pronounce. As I say that, they passed it to Zidanic, just about mastered. But we've got it now. Wilson Riney looks for Ryan Hayes. Here he is, the non-league De Bruyne. Oh, that would have been spectacular. That he's just living up to that nickname with every highlight that he gets involved. He's just growing his reputation. Ryan Hayes, remember the name, little baby-faced assassin in the centre of midfield. As the second game of the stream looks like it's going to fade, but no, Doolan swings it in, looks for Davis at the back post, he gets up, he hits the woodwork, and they lump it clear. Jack Griffiths, has he got time to get this ball back up the front of the pitch? He looks for Lamar Griffiths, it comes back to him. Blew it, I hope he didn't. Looks for Davies, and Evans claims that comfortably as he lumps it. What a hoof that is. Have it. Modeste picks it up. Jack Griffiths back to Blewett. Jack Griffiths, we're playing the ball around like a team that's a lot better than tier 10, but let's face it, we're doing all right. We're favourites to go up now, just purely based on the fact that we've got a squad of players as opposed to 2 or 3. As he's still going, and he blew it. He did blow it at that time as Charlie McElligott gets in, and we concede our first goal of the league season right at the end. I knew I shouldn't have been too harsh on the boys of Aldermaston, but they're going home happy. They've seen their side get a goal. You know, you're only as good as the last thing you see, and they'll be happy with that. All 86 of them will go home happy. Hopefully they've had a good pie. Would they have a pie? I think it's still summer. Probably not going to be eating pies. Probably going to be a couple of beers in the pub on the way home, and happy days. So this is how it stands, how the table looks. Look at that, 3 from 3 up there with Bagshot. Moneybags Kensington next. Where did Kensington play? Probably Hyde Park, knowing them. Note they're playing Reynolds Field in Ealing, of all places. Ealing on the ceiling. Look at that, 13.5 grand in the bank they've got. How are they doing? They are 8th in the league, 1 win and 2 draws. Hopefully, when we bring them back to the Middlesex Stadium, we show them what for. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the start to our Hillmen journey. Join us in the next video for a double header against Westside and against London Samurai. I mean, how intimidating does that sound? They're actual samurais, trust me. But yeah, if you want to make sure you don't miss that, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on if you could be a massive legend, and just drop a like on this video, and I will see you next time.